guy.
Without De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest, I don't think hip-hop would have necessarily become as big as it's become.
I agree with that. I think that along with many of their peers, they made pivotal moves at crucial times to show the world that this was a really, really complex and multifaceted experience, and they came from somewhere very different, and they continued to grow, and at some point your paths crossed, and for them, for them to be so instrumental in helping you adjust your taste, to then be sharing a moment with them must have been crazy.
And the maddest thing is, like, when I first met Dave, I was like, "How old are you?" He's younger than me, and I was like, "How is that possible?" I watched you on Top of the Pops, and the fact is, they started really, really young. I just remember that moment, because Top of the Pops for me was my window into the world. Really, at that point, there was De La Soul, Nana Cherry. It's just this kind of sort of vibrancy, and the just everything about it was so different to anything living in Colchester would offer. You know what I mean? And for those who don't know, Colchester is like a small kind of market town in Essex. So
yeah, but dude, I was in Auckland, New Zealand. I mean, I couldn't have been further away.
This is the thing. This is how we all got to know about hip hop, was through De La Soul. It's nice to see the other two together again, and I hope they're both going to come when we do Coachella, and I hope we can have a moment for Dave with the crowd. And
yeah, what you've done with Gorillaz and with De La in these collaborative moments. It's so indicative of what makes De La Soul so special, right? Is that they were able to move in so many different places. They were just never-endingly inventive.
I mean, if you listen to their last record, there's kind of bits of it that sound like indie rock, which from their world is quite a big step to the side, But Dave was always interested in everything, He wanted to just experiment, I think, more than anything.
Wasn't that one of those moments when you would be on the side of stage about to play Feel Good or have one of those moments and you knew De La were in your band in that moment in time? And wasn't that just one of the more surreal moments for you as a creative collaborator?
Yeah, I think back in the day, but I mean, De La Soul are part of Gorillaz. Gorillaz is De La Soul. De La Soul is, we're family. We spent so much time together. But I was listening to the tune I'll never put out from the Plastic Beach era called Float Tropic, which I really need to get out because it's got a fantastic couple of verses from Dave on it.
We're sending nothing but love to the friends and family, including yourself, of Dave, who are grieving in your own way. But it falls at a time when we celebrate the music being out, which was always the point. The point was that the world gets to decide.
Yeah, and I just want to say to Poss, Maceo and Smiles, I love you. I look forward to seeing you again very soon, and all of us here in London, we love you, and all Dave's family, we love you too.